I'm Gina Ferrara, and today we will be talking about the third eye, Ajna. And in the chakra system, it's the number 6 if you're using the 7 chakra system, and it starts, of course, at the base of our spine. I should show this, right? Here's our chakra body. And in the chakra body, we start down here with our grounding source, and we move up, and we've been doing that. We've been moving up the rainbow of colors, all the different attributes of these amazing connections, right? Chakra is wheel or disc, and the idea is the thought of these discs, these wheels are moving. Now, chakras are related to the energy center. They're energy centers also, but they're related to other energy bundles, other energy centers in our body. So Ajna is here, and that is right about here, and it is denoted by the color indigo, which I tried to find some indigo today. I don't have a lot of deep, dark, rich blue or even purple. But I grabbed my denim today, and I tried to wear my indigo earrings. So I have a little bit of accent here for that. Now, the third eye is the element of light. So I love this. I love the idea of welcoming in light and welcoming it in from our third eye, from our forehead, as well as sending it out in that way. It's so closely related to our eyes, of course. It is really about our vision. And we have different kinds of vision. And I've been thinking about it this morning because not all of us have access to eye vision. I mean, we have other ways we see. We use our other senses, of course. And that other sense, our internal sense, our intuition sense. What this third eye is, it's this visualizing. Now, some of us don't feel comfortable with the idea of visualization. However, I think sometimes we also get a little bit caught up in that word too, because intention and attention are also really important. So sometimes we got to move out of the actual thought about creating images. And that vision is much more than things with boundaries. We have so many different kinds of vision, I think. It's the vision of me looking at my computer, seeing myself in my computer screen. It's the vision of what I think might be going on in somebody else's life. You know, oh, I think my daughter is on her way to work right now. Or it's also the vision of what I think might be happening in my body. You know, my coffee is digesting inside. So I think that there's so many different kinds, and we might get just caught up with having specific images. So that's one of the things I want to say. I do a lot of things that I call visualization. And I'm not necessarily a great visualizer, but I love the concepts of doing that. I hope that made sense. Ajna, as it is known, or Anya, I've heard it said Anya also, is about our inspiration, our intuition, that voice inside, the thing that we want to focus on seeing and hearing. It's also our connection to spirit world, right? It's our way of being able to say, oop, boop, I can connect. I have that. You know, there's a line there, there's a thread, there's a connection that I have. And the word actually, I guess initially was translated as to mean perceive, but also to command, which I think is a really, and I love perceive, of course, that makes so much sense, but the command, I think this idea of listening to what we're being told, what we're telling ourselves. So I liked those interpretations or those translations. Leslie said, my intuition shows up as meaningful coincidences. Oh, I love that. Repeating thoughts of something I should do. You know, I love that idea of the coincidence. And I've been listening to a course. I'm listening to so many courses right now. And I'm trying to think what she calls it, the happy, surprising experiences. So, you know, the idea of being open to happy. So we want things to be positive or positive, surprising experiences. These coincidences, these things that happen, and understanding that sometimes that is just about what we're putting forth. I have found that my intuition speaks much softer than worry, fear, and anxiety. It's an excellent way to put it. It sounds soft, but sure, it's helped me so much to learn to recognize the difference in those voices. And I think that that's an interesting point also. And I also realize that sometimes it is the softer voice. It is the softer moments. It's the quieter things that can speak the loudest. So sometimes we do need to be listening to that thing that's right behind. One of our teachers here, she tells a story about how she was taking her child to school, and you know, she brings the child to the school and it's complete and utter chaos, you know, because the kids are running around and playing and getting ready to go into the school, and the teacher is there and just starts singing. And in that cacophony that is going on in the schoolyard, that teacher's singing voice resonated, and every child heard and came over to the teacher and got ready to go into the school. And I thought, listen, one little voice in this chaos can be the thing we allow to come through. We just need to be open to it. I loved that story. And another person said that they were a teacher and did the same thing. So I've never heard that before. Maybe it's something in the UK. I think maybe in the US we've got to jump on the wagon with that. I see signs and symbols everywhere, Leslie. I get the same thing. I find they are confirming those intuitive thoughts. You know, unfortunately, we need a lot of proof in our lives. As I've aged, my desire to have and need proof has declined. But we do like it. It's hard to have faith. And it is nice when we have that connection and that understanding. But when it's not there, we have to take those leaps. I worked in a system, you know, I was a therapist for a lot of years, and everything has become insurance driven and evidence based. So proof. We have to prove everything. I understand that, and it's important, but I also realize that we're so over on one side, and we've forgotten this whole anecdotal and feeling sense. Still a part of my healing arts work as well. That we need proof. We want research. The fear is so loud. Yeah, Sarah, for sure. Yeah, Erin, you're right. Sometimes we need other things, practices that we can participate in and do that help us to listen. That's why these meditations are so nice. And not every meditation or not every time you're in a space to hear a meditation or open up to it perfectly, but that's why we keep doing it. We keep practicing. It's really nice to have all of these opportunities out there. Leslie, take the step and the bridge will be there. Yeah, take the step and the bridge will be there, or take the step and the bridge will appear, right? Sometimes we just need to make it appear. We need to create that. We're going to get ready to go into meditation now, but please feel free to share anything else about your third eye, about trusting your own intuition, about your felt sense. I think it is our visual sense but it is about what we're feeling, what we're sensing inside. The sensation, the movements, the vibration, the generation. You know, there's phrases, and we have them for a reason, where people say, I've got butterflies in my stomach, you know, or I sense danger. And of course we want to listen. Sometimes, you know, we overreach, but there's always a kernel of truth inside those feelings. So I think we shouldn't stuff them. We should just make sense of them. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to offer a very short verbal guidance, about 5 minutes, and then we'll have 5 minutes of quiet reflection where you can do what you need to do. If you want to focus on your third eye, on listening to your body, or if there's something else going on and you need to work on that, or if you just want to stay present, no matter what I may be directing you to or toward, please feel free to go into the place that you need to. So we will experience Reiki energy today. If you are a practitioner, if you have Reiki for yourself, any other practices as well, feel free to transmit, call that for yourself right now. You can hold your crystals if you would like. Whatever is good and comfortable for you. Today we ask to be open and accepting of Reiki as it comes to and through us, knowing whatever our needs are, that Reiki is available despite our intentions, our insights, whatever. Reiki is there to guide us, to help us, to support us, and offer the energy for our greatest good. And welcome in anybody who is new. We are just moving into some of our meditation time. So take some moments to find your comfortable space, whether it is lying down or seated. This will be a 10-minute time of meditation. So if you can gift yourself an opportunity to be quiet and be in a nice comfortable space, and I think you are very fortunate, and take advantage of that. Find your grounding. Perhaps it is with your feet pressing into the floor, your hands pressing onto the surface where you are, sensing your body on the seat, on the floor, on the couch, wherever you are. And deepening your breath. Allowing that deep inhalation to help you center, to help you ground, and that deep exhalation to help you release, so that you can find some openness today. And perhaps you can imagine taking a breath right in through your third eye, right into your forehead. The breath moves right in through your body, and it can come back out. And as you're breathing into this space, allow it to glow with light. Allow your light to shine in this space. Imagine that light from your third eye, from your forehead, is a beacon out before you, shedding your light out into the world, so you can actually see more clearly. that light helps you to see what is actually out there and to place your own self, your own positivity, your own true being out with that light. As you breathe, imagine that light not only being outward, but also pulling in. So right from your third eye, your light is shining into your whole body, your whole being. So you are also gaining clarity into what is within. Consider your own eyes, your own vision internally, turning in and looking down, perhaps, all the way down your chakra system. Perhaps you can see and look down and see your root chakra at the base of your spine, glowing, spinning red. And then as you look up from your root chakra to just below your navel, to your spinning orange sacral chakra, a place of your pleasure and playfulness and sexuality and flow and creativity. And then allow your vision up to your solar plexus, just below your ribs and above your navel, your flame, your yellow flame, spinning wheels of yellow heat, promoting your will, your power, your identity. And then gently moving your vision up to your heart space at your chest, your spinning green heart full of love, able to receive and send out and heal wounds from the past. And then bring your vision up to your throat chakra, your blue spinning wheel of sound, of self-expression, of responsibility. And just view your whole body, its health, its wealth, its abundance, and everything it has to share. And just stay here for a few minutes with whatever vision is within you right now, with that light shining brightly as you continue your breath, focusing if necessary on your breath or the music or your vision. Yodake wa Ikaruna Shinpai Suna Kanchashit Gau Hagame Hito ni Shinsetsu ni. Just for today I will not anger. I will not worry. I will be grateful. I will work with diligence. I will be kind. I will consider my third eye, my vision, my intuition, and find confidence in that. Now, as always, feel free to stay in the space where you are if you're able and if it is peaceful and productive. Otherwise, take your time to return to this community. And feel free to share anything you would like to, either anything that came to you during this time or anything you would like to tell us. Don't forget, drink your water. Thank you.